Hello guys, I'm the Mexican Coconut, and today we're going to talk about the reveal characters of Mortal Kombat, the movie. So, the new Mortal Kombat movie is going to be rebooted by a director named James Wong, who is the one who directed all the Saw movies and also the Conjuring movies. So, there's a lot of talk about how off the characters are just by the reveal. You know, there's already details of certain characters. They're gonna add a new character who's gonna be the lead character. Then expected to, a lot of people expected Sub-Zero or Scorpion, but it doesn't seem like they're in the movie, which kind of sucks because you're having a Mortal Kombat movie without the two lead guys of the Mortal Kombat series, the two memorable people, the two characters that are the face of Mortal Kombat, and they're not in this movie. So it might go in a different direction as it tended to. I have no idea how this movie's going to go up, honestly, but let's talk about the movie. So the source I'm coming from is by a website called MovieWeb. You can find it on the link below, but essentially it says the Mortal Kombat reboot will introduce a new character named Cole Turner, who will be the lead in the movie. Legal male, 30s, a brand new character in the Mortal Kombat series. Cole is a struggling widow boxer who cares more about his daughter than anything else. He is incredibly determined and refuses to quit in the face of factual advice. Can't say it. Sorry. Reads Cole's casting breakdown. A new report also brings us details of a nearly 20 other characters slapped on the appear. Here's the breakdown. So let's start off with our first character, which is Kano, a supporting lead male 30s, the large, rugged Australian Special X Forces turned merc for hire. He is an angry and impetuous, but he's a tremendous fighter. Wow, I struggled there. Sonya Blade, the supporting lead female 30s, the beautiful, brainy, blonde writer. She's a writer now. She's not even part of the military, which is odd because that what is defined of her fighting style in many ways. So it seems off making her into a writer in some type of ways. Well, let's continue on. A writer who chases the prophecy of the Mortal Kombat. What prophecy? I don't know. She's a recruit. She recruits Cole and fights bravely and selflessly for a team. She can only be a true part of once earns a medallion in combat. So this is already off-putting. As you can see, the third character right there is even more off-putting. Jin, Lord Raiden, male, 14. Dude is 14. Lord Raiden, an elder god, is 14 years old in the Mortal Kombat movie. So I have no idea where this is going from. I really hope this is not necessarily true. For right now, it's been confirmation, but the immortal Thunder God and protects the Earth realm, who leads and trains the Earth team and the Underworld. So I am truly conflicted right here at this moment because we're already seeing two changes of two characters right now. Sonya Blade is not part of the military; she's a writer, and you got Lord Raiden, a elder god, 14 years old. 14 fucking years old. Next character is Melina, female, 25 to 35, a drop-dead gorgeous woman that is part of the outworld side. She wears a sheer grown over thigh high boots and a reveal one piece with a vow that covers her nose and mouth. So that's nothing different from the Melina we know in the Mortal Kombat games. So we got Jackson Briggs, not Briggs. Male 30 to 40. Jack is a strapping mercenary and military officer who lost both his hands, not his arms, in an attack, and joins Sonya and Cole to fight Outworld. Another character that seems like I think this one's more of a misunderstanding. Liu Kang, male, 20, 35, a fire-throwing ninja warrior who is talented Earth Realm champion. So he's not a muck anymore. He's a ninja. He's something that Sub-Zero and Scorpion are known for. Smoke, Rain, they're all ninjas. But I guess Liu Kang is a ninja now. Next character, Kung Lao, male, 35. The mute warrior. He's mute in this movie. He doesn't even talk. A monk brother. He's also a brother of Liu Kang, who yields an all-powerful boomerang hat. Oh my god. This is alright. Sorry if I just burst your eardrums with that laugh, but oh my god. Why? Then we have Shang-Tsung. I messed up on the name, sorry. Shang-Tsung. No age specific. The great sorcerer of Outworld who perceives is a storm cloud of dark energy. He's ever-changing roulette of faces on fuel and evil smile. So it seems like he's more of an entity than a sorcerer or human being. Well, I mean, he's a sorcerer of Outworld, so but he seems more like an entity, a storm cloud, dark energy. So that's probably just meaning the aura around the character more than anything else. Hopefully. So yeah, that's something. So let's continue on. Now we have Draman, a male 25/35, Oni devil mask over his face. His body is composed of twisted, snowy skin. A heavy spiked club replaces one arm. So he's no different from what we saw him in the PS2 era, or at least the Deadly Alliance and Deception, I believe, and Armageddon. So he's no different there, We also got Cabal, a male 25/35, an evil assassin of Outworld, which is pretty off-putting because in Mortal Kombat 9, he was actually an Earth Realm. He was a police officer. He is outfitted in a black armor vest, trench coat. His entire head is covered in scourged black Repistar. His signature weapons are two sharp hook swords. So, he doesn't seem that different from, besides the backstory, how they presented him. He's now an evil assassin of Outworld instead of a police officer who was actually a good guy in the Mortal Kombat games. Then you got Natara. Another 3D character from, I believe, Deadly Alliance, a female 25/35, a black-haired vampire of Outworld. Two massive leather bat wings protrude from the bare shoulders. Fresh blood drips from her fangs, so she's no different as well. Then you have Raikou, male 25/40, armored-clad Outworld general with white eyes. He drags a massive warhammer with him. So in terms of the warhammer, I'm not too sure about. I don't know how I feel about that. Then you have the Overseer, who's the character you see floating around in the background of Mortal Kombat games. Male, late 80s, the Overseer of the Clock Tower and the training grounds of the Earthrealm Warriors. He is a laughably old Emily, 12 years old, cold, scrappy, determined, and wise beyond her years daughter. Sophia, female, 60, Cole's understanding, discerning mother-in-law, who houses Emily and primary guardian. Jess, female, 35, Cole's judgmental sister-in-law, who believes Cole is to be selfish and father. She lives with Sophia and Emily. So that's pretty much all the characters. The last couple are practically just background characters than anything else, just to set the story. The Sophia and Jess are, in particular, Emily is deemed to be the daughter, and Overseer, they're not as important to the story how I believe it will be. So yeah, that's all the characters that we know so far in terms of the Mortal Kombat movie. This is a lot of changes, a lot of concerning changes. Liu Kang and Kung Lao are now brothers. Raiden is 14 for some fucking reason. Sub-Zero and Scorpion are not in this movie. Why are they not in this movie? In a Mortal Kombat movie, not even Johnny Cage. You got Sonya Blade, who's a writer now. I might be looking into this a little too much, but Jax now loses his hands instead of his arms. So I have no idea. And you bring two characters from Deadly Alliance, and I believe it's Deadly Alliance. I might be wrong. That's the only Mortal Kombat game I haven't played, but I believe it's Deadly Alliance. For sure, Armageddon. But this is really concerning for me as a Mortal Kombat fan. I love Mortal Kombat. I've played all the games, basically. The one not that much I remember of, it was Deadly Alliance. I played very little of it, or none of it. I did see a lot of gameplay on YouTube, but that's about it. But still, what is going on? Now, like, I don't know who's the big bad, but it seems Raiko. Raiko seems like the big bad so far, with a massive warhammer with him. And it seems like, Raiden's 14, but I don't know how I feel about this movie, honestly. I would like to see how this movie goes, but I just feel like it wouldn't go in the same direction like it's intended to. But let's make a discussion. What do you guys think of the movie so far? I am trying to be optimistic until we get a little more details on what's going on, or maybe a trailer. Comic-Con is right near the corner within late this month, I believe. But so far, I highly doubt we're going to see anything Mortal Kombat related to this Comic-Con. Maybe next year, maybe we'll get a game reveal along the side with the movie. But right now, it just seems a little concerning on terms of how the movie is going to be directed, and just judging by the cast. I am truly worried how this might go. The one character I forgot was Cole, who's a Philadelphia boxer. That wasn't written down here, but it was written here. But yeah, if Cole is gonna correlate with the Mortal Kombat games, it would be cool to see in a boxer in a Mortal Kombat game. The closest one we have that is to Jax Briggs. But I have no idea where this movie is going. It seems off-putting. It seems already off the direction from how the games are. We're not seeing any of the characters that we like to, or at least the characters we like are changed up a bit. So it might be changes for the good or better, but for me it's hard to imagine how the Mortal Kombat movie would go now. No doubt it'll probably be gory, since it's directed by the same person who made the Saw movies and Conjuring, but still, it's a little worrying. But I would like to see what you guys comment on down below. What do you guys think of the changes? If it's good, if it's bad, if it's a little concerning. Are you guys going to still see it either way? I know I am still, even with the changes that are made. But other than that, leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice day.